Okay, in this video, we are going to be looking at how we can create a Solana wallet from command line. And first of all, to do that, in this video, we're going to be using Windows operating system and we're going to be using command line wallets. We are going to be using the Solana tool to install the command line wallet. And also, we just start with launching the command prompt. So we run as administrator to enable us to make changes. Click on yes. Okay, so now we are going to be open default at this location, which is system 32. Okay, and that's just right about the right place for it to be. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to start by installing the command line. The Solana tool suits the full suite, so that is going to enable us to install the Solana, and we are going to be able to run the program. If you look at this, you see select administrator. You can see administrator. Okay, this is just because of the selection. Yeah, should have that. So we have administrator command prompt. So this is how you know that you are in administrator mode, and it's very, very important that you are in administrator mode for this to work. Else you have issues in terms of permissions and the like. So let's just get started. So first of all, we are going to start by pasting this command. So as you've seen that, they will have call, then the link to it and output where it's going to install this file too. Okay, now I've already done this, so it should be pretty much not a big deal. Now, you have to also note that after installing it, you can also run this second command. I'm going to put this command in the comment section. I'm also going to provide a link to documentation in case you are using any other operating system like Linux or Mac. You can also get your commands for your system operating system. So you can also install the. Okay, so we are just going to run this command and it's checking for update. What this basically does is just check that you are using the right update, and you can see here it says that that is true. Now this tells you to that you should restart your current shell, which you should do that after clicking enter. For you to do that, you exit your shell first and you launch your shell again, and as administrator once again click on yes. And now we are going to check if our Solana version is correct. Now we have installed Solana, we can now pass in commands like Solana um, version. Now, if this was not correct, you would have gotten, or if your installation was not successful, you would have gotten an error that Solana is not a valid command, or something like that. Okay, and you have to just go back and start the process again. Now let's go to the next thing. The next thing is we are going to proceed right on to creating the system file wallet, or the key pair first is the first thing we have to do. And for us to do that, we are going to the key pair is what is going to give us access to the wallet for us to send in funds and send out funds and let's say accept any permissions or something regarding signature of transactions or anything on the blockchain. So without that, keypair will not be able to do that. You can choose to create a directory. You can say make directory, and you change the directory to that, and you make the installation of your keypair. We'll just pass in this command at once. So again, this command is going to be available for you to you know to copy as well. And we have solana-keygen, so we use the keygen to create a new wallet, which is the command we are putting here, the argument, and we are telling it to create it inside a folder in the current directory, and this folder is tilde, and the subfolder, that is the folder inside the tilde, should be called my Solana wallet, and the key pair should be installed there. So we now have an output file. Okay, that's the output file is going here. So now I'm not going to display this because immediately after this is complete, it's going to show my wallet seed phrase and public and private key. So I'm not going to show that. So for that, I'm going to just point the output of this file to somewhere else. So I'm just going to do that in the current directory. So I'm just going to say, I'm just going to name the file Solana phrase. So because my seed phrase is going to go there, but you get the whole idea. If you are doing this where you don't have anyone around, you feel free to run the command without hiding it. But I want to hide it for um, because I'm going to be getting a seed phrase from this. So I click on enter. So now I'm going to be asked for added security. I can do a BIP 39 passphrase. You can do this as security for recovering of the seed phrase and not the key pair file. The key pair file, once it is lost forever. So I don't want to do this since I don't really see a need for it. But if you want extra security for your seed phrase, you can add this passphrase as well. And whatever you type in here would not show on the screen. So it's because it's password and the shell cannot hash password. So there will be no asterisk or something. So shell, what it does, it just ignores hiding the file altogether. So I'll just click enter since I don't want to input anything. And you see there is no message that is showing here. That is because I've pointed it actually to a file. So you can see here it has been successful. You can see this is where this is pointing to. You can see this is my Solana wallet. If I open this folder, I'm going to see my keypair, and this is exactly what I needed. Okay, and that's pretty much exactly what I needed. Okay, so now you note that you might be saying where is this Solana phrase I pointed to? Well, for me to see that, I have to go back to here. I can just search here. I say Solana phrase. I think yeah, that should bring out the result. Okay, so let's just give it a moment. And yes, as you can see, the file has come here to the screen. You can see this is Solana phrase. So it's went exactly where I saved it to. So I can just I think copy it and go back to system 32 here, and I just choose to open this and paste it here. Yeah, continue. So that's the permission stuff I was talking about. So now you can see this is my key pair. Now this is what will enable me to do my transaction on the command line, as many transactions as I want to do, or anything I want to do via this key pair is the only thing I'll be able to the only way I'll be able to do that. Okay. Now you might be wondering, if I want to create a new wallet, how else do I do? You just use the same command. All you have to do is rename this file. You can rename it to whatever you want to do. But okay, let me just do a test version so you can see. This time around, I'm going to display the results to the output, and I think I'm going to be telling it to put it inside the folder that it's going to create. Okay, so it's create it inside this folder. So we'll just say phrase 2, or Solana test. So that's, or I can just, yeah, because I want to display it. So that's it. So we have solana-keygen new outfile is going here this time around. Okay, so now the content is going to be displayed on the standard output, and we are going to see. So we click on enter. Again, I don't want to do this. So you can see this is what we would have gotten. And we have public key, we have the seed phrase here. We can also use for transaction. We basically will be using the test for transaction. Okay, so now we can receive funds to this wallet, and we can spend it as well. So let's see how we can do a test transaction of let's use like 0.01 Solana, and see how we can do that. So I'll just copy this address and send in some crypto into it. You can send some Sol into this. So I'm just gonna do that from my wallet here. Okay. So I'll also show you how you can check your balance. we have, okay, so sending. So that has been done. Now, if you want to check your balance, you might be wondering, how do I check my balance? You can check the available commands that are available for this. But let's just see how we can check balance if you wanted to do that. So I'll just copy this address because this is your public key. Remember, public key is what you use to receive your coin. So all you have to do is you say Solana keyword. Remember, it's now a keyword. You type balance, and what are you passing another argument, which is the wallet address, and boom, we have 0.01 soul in this wallet. Okay, initially there was nothing. Okay, I should have checked that first before sending, but I have sent in 0.01 soul into this wallet. So now let's try sending out tokens. Okay, for us to send out tokens is um pretty much similar step. Okay, so let's do that. So first of all, I'm going to check my other wallet. I'm going to check my other wallet. So you can see here we have two wallets here. Okay, so I'm going to check this other wallet. I'm going to try to send money to this other wallet. To do that, I'm going to get the wallet address. So this is my wallet address. I'm just going to remove this here and paste it here. And you can see for this wallet we have zero soul. We have no soul in this wallet. Okay, zero. Okay, so now we are going to transfer some soul from this wallet to this other wallet. Now there's something I missed. I skipped a step from showing you, is that you can also verify if your key phrase, that is your key pair, matches your wallet address. So if you want to do that, it's very, very important you do that. If it is not, then you ought to check that it is. So let's see how we can do that. Okay, so to do that, we are going to say Solana verify, and we are going to use the public key. In this case, it is this. Okay, so I mean, from here we've already been able to identify that. Okay, let's just check for this. So let's just copy this once more. Okay, and we paste the public key and what, the key file. Okay, now where is this file located? We are currently in where system 32. So and we have the test version is here. So all we have to do is use, again, is inside a folder called tilde, and the name of the wallet is you can just see it here. So you can just copy here. So I think to save time, okay, we click enter. Okay, yeah, that's um it's not verified. I think we missed the other part here. It should be yeah, it should be solana-keygen, yeah, because it's keygen that is running this command. So I think that should work. Yes, verification for this success. Now if it was failed, it would have showed failed. So we can see here that it is showing success. So it means that we are pretty much in line and everything is correct. So now let's go ahead and make transaction. We have Sol already in this wallet, so we are going to try to send it. So to do that, we use Solana transfer. Transfer, you pass in the option of from. You want to send it from, you put in your wallet address. Your wallet address is your um your key pair. So I mean, because we want to sign a transaction, so we just pass in the key pair. So here is test again. Once again, we can just do what, copy the location where that is. See, okay, then we paste here. I don't think I did that. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so that's it. So now we'll put in the recipient and we want to transfer it to this our second account here. So we copy it, yeah, paste. The next argument we are going to pass, please note we Solana transfer from is the option. Uh, from here, from this key pair to this wallet address, how much do we want to send? We can say we just want to send 0.00. We have 0.01, so we can say 0.009. Let's just try that. And we have to also put in the fee payer, so who is going to be paying the fee for this transaction. So I guess to do that, we are going to also pass in another option which says fee payer, and the fee payer, it must of course be the person that is signing the transaction. Okay, I think that's, I mean, logical. So once again, we just copy this since it's the same key pair. So again, we paste here, and everything looks pretty much okay. So we click on enter, and I think everything is okay. So let's see, it should show processing transaction. Okay, so it says the recipient is not funded. Um, okay, so let's see this error. So it says, okay, so it says it's not funded. Add allowed unfunded recipient to complete the transfer. Okay, so we are supposed to add this because this person has not, been funded before. But to ignore this error, so I'm just going to add that option. So let's just try that. So we paste, and then so let's see. You see finalizing transaction, signature, and that has been completed. So now the transaction has been allowed and it's been successful. Okay, so this is the signature for the transaction. You can copy it and verify it on SoulScan, and you would see that yes, that is so. So now how do we check the balance again? We want to check the balance of this. Remember, this is the person we just funded. So for us to do that, you can just use the back arrow to get that. So, yeah, so this is the person we just funded, and drum rolling. Yes, let's see if that was successful. It's taking a bit longer. I mean, it's usually fast. Okay, so that is it. We have 0.009. So, and that is exactly the amount we sent. So that's pretty much how to create a wallet on command line, verify your key pair, and you can also, of course, check your balance, send transaction, and interact as if you were using. I know this is not really pretty much an intuitive way of doing transaction, but you might just want to do it for the fun, or maybe as a developer you just want to try some stuff, and this is pretty much how you go about it. So that is all. See you in our next video.